When did you become a VTuber? Today. Duck. Oh! I'm saying that I wouldn't tell you a secret because you tell everybody. You right, though. Ew, look at all the gross goopy goops. Whatever the frick they are.
Oh, look at it! What a chunk!
It is what you call a plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick.
You mean a straw? Oh. Help me. Help me, friend! So how quickly am I gonna die if I just walk out into the...
Don't fight me! We're not supposed to move!
Wait for me, guys! Wait for me! Wait! Well, frick, step on me. Don't impede our vacationing or blow up these islands. I will stab you.
Yeah!
Do I dare look at this? Long arm's gonna come and find his way in. I don't think I'm there, right?
Okay, I'm there! I'm there! Oh my gosh, a tiny hole! Whee!
It always bothers me when there's no shampoo by a kitchen sink. Wait, what did I say? Did I say soup? Did I say soup instead of soap? Shampoo? What's worse? Shampoo? Please tell me I said soap this time.
I said shampoo! No!
We come! Like this? You want me to stop looking at you like this? Good spoofs tonight? Ah! Are we okay? Are we safe? Does his arms reach into here? Ah! Oh my gosh. You know what I do want? I want tits. The Twitch integrated throwing system. Roses are red, violets are blue. Omae wo no shinderu. Nani?
Oh, you slide!
This is my first limited character constellation.
Shut up!
It's been a little bit tiring.
What the?
I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! Why am I not dead? Why am I not dead? Why am I not dead?
Say hello to my little friend.
What the balls? Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Big traveler. Big traveler. Get down! You don't know how to do it! Hi! How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Oh, if you celebrated Christmas, I hope you had a good Christmas. I probably should have dressed myself up before Christmas, but as I was looking through stuff today, I went too hard. It freaked out. I decided to put on some Christmas stuff.
Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you so much for the subscription, Victor. Thank you for the 4 months. It's been a while. Thank you for the 4 months. Thank you. Hi, Red. Hi, Victor. Hi, Arrow. How are y'all doing? Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. If you had a good Christmas, I hope it was good. How was yours? It was good. It was good. It was nice and relaxing, which sometimes is the best type of Christmas, given how some things can be sometimes, you know? Hi, Rev. Thanks. Paid? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Red Flower. Hope you're able to unwind. Hope you're able to feel better. Other than clothes, I got a water filter and a doctor's bag. That's awesome. I mean, I have a water filter and I like it, but I don't know. I'm old. How are you? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I feel rested. I have been able to sleep in for days straight. It's been so long since I've been able to actually get an adequate amount of sleep. So I feel rested, finally. I'm happy I finally have a vacation. Yes! Oh my gosh. Like, it's one of those things where I probably could take a vacation here and there, but man, it's hard. It's hard doing that. It's hard. And also it's like, but what if I could use that like time for like, I don't know. Like if you have like vacation time, then it's like, well, what if I need to save that time for like when I actually need it? And it's mess. But yeah, it's been nice actually sleeping in a few days. But yeah, soon. If it's one of those things where it's like you get to the end of the year and you're like, oh, I have a ton saved up. Let me just use everything. And it's been so nice. It's been so nice, dude. But honestly, like, I wish I could come here and be like, oh, guys, look, let me tell you all the cool things I get. It's nothing big. I gotta walk. I gotta walk. I'm very happy to actually use a walk now. And that's about it. Of like anything that's interesting. But yeah, that should tell you what kind of Christmas I had. I was very happy about it.
Oh yeah.
Again, I probably should have dressed up before Christmas to like build up the hype, because I know some people like now that Christmas is over are like, oh, I'm done, and just don't want anything to do with Christmas. But I was browsing and I was like, oh, it's still technically December. I want to wear this. Went to gyms to say hi to Christmas. Ooh, you could get some good stuff there. Yeah. Oh, quick things. I think it should work. I was testing it earlier. I think the redeem to re-roll your villagers and choose your villagers, so it should actually be working now. That is a thing. Also, I can't believe that 2023 is almost over, y'all. Like, literally cannot believe. I thought we literally have like 3 days or something. That's insane. Where I am. I think Call of the Lamb will... Oh, yeah, so it finished. I have to wait, because I have to wait until the poll finishes. It did finish, and we are going to be playing Cult of the Lamb next. But I have to wait till the poll finishes, because there have been times where there's, like, less than 10 hours left, and then the underdog suddenly wins. So I have to wait until the last thing. 2020, almost 4 years ago? Wow. Holy crap. That's... that doesn't feel that long. Huh. Whoa. Huh. Also, just have to say, this scenery right here, freaking gorgeous, dude. Freaking so pretty. Say the good friend. Oh, yes. I think I've heard what you're about to say. Can you believe, guys, 2014 is almost... That's how I feel. Guys, can you believe it? Next, like, literally, there's been a few times where I'm like, next year will be 2023, right? And I'm like, oh no, wait, that says here. Oh no. Or like, I was editing my reactions to the Game Awards, and there was like a trailer where it's like 2025, and literally my reaction, I was like, wait, what year is it? Like, I don't know. Feels like I started playing a Genshin a year ago, and I've played since the launch. Time flies. Can I ask about this? Because I've played since 1.1, and it's one of those things where I'm like, I was so close to launch, but I'm technically not. But can I? How can I cheese this? Is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not accurate that I've played since launch, because I started playing in version 1.1. So I can't say I played at launch. But at this point, with how many updates there is, I was pretty damn close to launch. Right? That's gotta count for something.
All right, well, let me do a quick Genshin update, I guess.
Hi, we're very slow today. You can say you didn't miss any limited stuff. True! I've only missed the events they had in the first patch, which I don't think any of them were, like, story-related. Festering Desire was first, yeah. Well, also the Unreconciled Stars was first, before Festering Desire. Well, I say that as a limited event, just because it went over some really good lore until it got talked about in the Sumeru arc. But yeah, I haven't missed anything. Also, I consider 1.1 as launch. It's pretty close. I don't know, because it's like, it's technically not 1.1, but at the same time, it's so close. I was like less... I've started playing it within, like, the first 2 months of the game. Something you could say is as something you... Oh, physically I'm going on. Yeah. Yep. 1.0 into much more going on. Yeah, I was looking at the events and like, there's like no trace of them ever existing anymore. I started 1 weekend. That's impressive. Dang. Also, quick update on my Navia. You may notice that she's got a lot of attack. I got her weapon up to 90. Okay. And unfortunately, I have not gotten anything good from the artifact domain, so she's on a 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece ship in Nawa. No constellations, and I got all her talents up to 888. But she has an insane amount of attack. But yeah, it's just, I'm trying to get her in her set. It's just so hard to beat some of these pieces. It's just really hard. That's to say, I honestly think she might have higher attack than my Shenhe. Let's check. Oh, just barely not. Anyway, events that cost resin. Yeah, I remember that. It's insane.
Also, hi, Leo. Hi, Alex. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. If you celebrated Christmas, I hope you had a good Christmas. If you didn't, happy holidays. I hope the holidays were good to you.
So yeah, I'm still surprised I actually got this weapon. Like, part of me loves it, but another part of me is like, I could have used those wishes to something else, but at the same time, it's so nice to have the weapon. Who approves these grunts? It's anime. And okay, full disclosure, I literally don't know what people are talking about with that. Like, I kind of see it, but I feel like some grunts are much worse. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, they're so sussy. I'm like, I don't hear it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Happy holidays.
You could have, let's see, you could have wasted them anyway. That's fair. It could have been I got for a weapon and I got Mistsplitter. Although Mistsplitter is a sword that I wouldn't mind having. I just realized this is still at level 70? Curses! I'll have to do that later. Oh, I have to grind these again. Dang it. Forgot that Kuki's weapon isn't fully leveled up yet. Alright, well, later. I was just waiting for the year to end so I can have my vacation. Valid. This is the time where I use my vacation time. I just, because, you know, with the holidays and like traveling and all that stuff, it's just so nice to just have days to unwind. Just close your eyes and your mind will connect the dots. Oh no, here's the thing. I have. I'm like, let me hear it in the background because I've had her outside. I don't think they're as bad as everyone says they are. Genuinely. And that's coming from me, and I consider myself a degenerate. I'm in dire some need free time mood. Like, I'm craving free time and I'm enjoying it, but my brain is still in like work mode right now, and it's like, no, you be doing stuff. Anyway, I've heard worse grunts. That's what I'm saying. Nothing can top Lisa in Japanese climbing a cliff. That's just the truth. Okay, so let me head over to Fontaine because we still got to do the event. Never seen weird until strangers pointed it out. I mean, here's the thing. I can hear it, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone is saying. Grunt, what about Kuki's idol? I hate that one. I don't think it's that bad. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have like the animation in my head that I don't think it. But again, I feel like nothing can top Lisa's Japanese grunts. Personally. Okay, what was I doing? I'm not here. I'm going to the expeditions. Did not mean to do that.
Add Astro.
Oh, let me quickly just do this. Okay, so last week we finished Navia's quest, and then we actually did the first act of the event. And I've been meaning to do more of it. Oh. Cool. I've been meaning to do more of it, but I've been too scared because where the event takes place is like right here. And there's some events that are happening around that area. I think I also have like a few quests I need to do in that area, and I've been avoiding this spot like the plague. I may leave at the story part. No worries, Victor. I understand. If you don't want to be spoiled, I understand. Catify? I've never seen that redeemed before. Oh yeah, it gives me cat ears and a cat tail. But be warned, it's gonna look a little funky because I have a hat on. But if you want to do it, go for it. It just gives me cat ears and cat tails. Plus I'm EP as always. No worries, Victor. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, I think what my goal is, I want to do the story, and then maybe some of the event stuff if we got time. But if there's enough time, I want to switch over to Starrel and wish for Shui, because I want her, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get her. Alrighty, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Oh, we briefly mentioned it, but next Wednesday, I hope, again, it's time's finicky. I hope next Wednesday we can start Cult of the Lamb. So if you're looking, I hope you're looking forward to that. Just looking through to see what I redeem, and I saw that, so I wondered what it was. Yeah, no worries. It gives me cat ears and a cat tail. I got Raw May, but Shui didn't even really want her. That's the thing. Most people, okay, here we go. Most people didn't really want Shui. I'm in that weird minority where out of all the new characters that are coming out next patch, Shui is the one I want most. And it's a 4-star. Oh, you didn't get Shui. Didn't even really want her. I see. Yeah. Most people seem to not really care, but she's the one that I want. I wanted her, but not Rame. Oh! I see. Dang. I hope you could get her then. Whee! Cult of the Lamb has Twitch integration. Oh, yeah. No, Cult of the Lamb has... Oh, there's the cat stuff. Cult of the Lamb has been on my list for a long time because of that. But when I put it on the poll previously, it lost. So... Looks cute with the hat. It does! But here's the thing. As soon as I turn this way, you can kind of see that the ears are clipping. So it looks a little weird. Anyway, I think, hold on. How close can I get to the hotel without triggering this? Oh, yeah, can I? Yeah, that's the downside. Like here, it looks fine. Here, not so much anymore. I'm waiting for Cold Land, so don't really care for... Oh, yeah, no worries. I understand. And by the way, it's totally fine if there's ever a game where people are like, oh, I don't want to watch that game. Like, that's okay. That's okay. Like, I appreciate if you are here regardless, but I understand if there's some games that you guys just don't vibe with. Totally okay to skip those. Okay, so Ayaka and Yoimiya are right there, so there's no way I would have been able to go inside the hotel without triggering it. So, once again, I'm going to trigger the story soon. If you don't want to be spoiled, that's a good time to leave, but if you don't mind, if you don't care, feel free to stick around. I'll try to show up and never know what time. Oh yeah, no, it's time zones could be so hard.
Worse than not carrying one
so
at all.
you are just fine, I promise. You're just fine. But thank you regardless. Even if you guys show up for like a minute, I appreciate it. Alrighty. Happy Christmas, everyone. A Happy New Year. That's true. Happy New Year, guys. I hope you have a good New Year and hope things go okay. If you're celebrating or doing a party, I hope it goes well. Yeah, holidays. We're still not done yet. Okay, how close can I get to the hotel? Nope, that's it.
Ayaka, Yoimiya, you're already here. Happy New Year.
Soon. Yeah, soon. Not very close. I tried. I'd love to see you play Lethal Company. I want to play Lethal Company so badly. The problem is, I don't really know a lot of people who want to play it. So I would have to probably play it by myself. Maybe.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Cult of the Lamb is like hack and slash. Yep. It's also like kind of like a roguelike too.
All right, quest time.
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervillet at the Palais Mermonia. I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture. So I rode the aquabus with Yoimiya and visited the Opera House on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing
Aw.
together. You've already seen them, right?
They checked it out. Oh, that's awesome. The Dirge of Copelia, the Nemesis of Coplius, which I have been grinding for Navia. Is Cult of the Lamb a story mode game? Or pure roguelike? Oh, excuse me. It's... there is a story to it, and it does drive the focus of the game. But there is a lot of in-between stuff that happened between the story, if that makes sense. A lot of gameplay.
Yeah, those two. Amazing, aren't they?
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing. Like we could keep watching them forever.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them too.
And then we had to fight them. Over and over and over and over and...
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach. Well, diving to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed underwater. I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves.
Oh, do we get a flashback? Looks like it. It's Animal Crossing with demonic imagery. Pretty close to that, yeah. The gameplay is very different than Animal Crossing, but
At first,
style-wise,
I
yeah.
didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in.
Oh!
Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the Romaritime flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people. Ooh.
One of my favorite things is whenever like characters from other countries visit other countries. I love it. Like when other people visited Sumeru, great time. People visiting Fontaine, love this.
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts.
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
You can move freely underwater as a vision holder. Yes. I think also a few Fontaine NPCs can too, yeah.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aquabus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, even I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night. But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was ready to go.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon. As for the others, We're here.
Oh, there they are.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
6 miles.
Wait, 6 miles?
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Morning, Farida.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that for you.
No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup.
Oh,
The last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
that's fair.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
Yoimiya has such childlike wonder. I love her. Same. I love Yoimiya's just fascination with
so
everything.
much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Wow, Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it.
I believe it.
I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
Valid, honestly. You are the protagonist of your own story.
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, I hope it's to her liking.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director and the aroma of coffee feels almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping in the morning.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
Everyone's here! Nice. Have you seen Jaden Animation's video on Genshin? I have, actually.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers. Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items. And this is Bonneau, our lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow, sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on such short notice. Thank you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all honored to be a part of this.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
So he saw Xavier's films in Inazuma. Okay, I've wondered. Ayato likes to keep to himself, and I don't know. I didn't know he would take the time to watch those stuff. This is Bonneau. The T is silent. French.
Yes, the story is the reason I agreed to join. I can't bear to even imagine what this film would look like without the very best director.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it. So, without further ado, the Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now!
Yay! There's everyone clapping.
You may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right, listen up, everyone. The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa, seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
She knows what to do.
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches. All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Farina! It's okay, you didn't have to explain it. It's okay. Classic Genshin clapping sound. Honestly, I'm like nostalgic for it already. It's like when you play a game, a really old game, and you hear that sound effect again, and you're like, it takes you back. That's how I feel.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Can't blame her, honestly.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Act 2, fiction and reality, inside and outside the frame.
Look for people who need help. Marina, you don't need help, but I want to hear your thoughts.
I don't need any help here. Why don't you try asking someone else?
All right, not much for idle conversation. I understand. It's fine. I wanna. Ayato and then Yoimiya. Oh shoot, that might be someone who needs help.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
Wait, were they? I actually didn't know that.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
Oh no!
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
It's okay, Ayato. There's nothing we can do about the natural beauty of wrinkles. Does it repeat if I talk to them again? It's not. I didn't realize, like, it took until hearing Ayato talk a bit that I realized I actually miss him a lot. Hi, Quentin. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. If you celebrated Christmas, I hope you had a good Christmas. And if not, happy holidays. We're almost done with the month.
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will create. I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right? Those roles are just perfect for the two of you.
Really? Is that because it'll be easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard while flying?
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack.
Well, a little bit before, but also they're alluding to the relationship that Traveler and Paimon have. They've done this like ever since Economia. It makes me suspicious every time. Sleepy but good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Ayato didn't appear at all in the Inazuma. Nope. I had a friend recently who actually got into Genshin, and they actually asked me, like, how come I didn't see Ayato the entire time? Like, because I was like, oh yeah, Ayato is the head of the Kamisato house. They're like, wait, I thought it was Ayaka. If he is, then how come I didn't see him in the Archon quest? And I was like, great question. Let me refresh my memory. And it's because he keeps to himself and he does other things, but he was helping in the shadows. But yeah, he didn't appear at all in the Archon quest in Inazuma, but he's been in multiple events. It's snowing today? It's snowing where you are? I'm kind of jealous. I know not everyone likes the snow, but I'm kind of jealous. Alrighty. Actually, we start rolling before that. Oh my gosh, wait. Was that there the whole time? I didn't realize that. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I should have been paying closer attention.
Oh, I see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there, too.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh, it's exciting to see so many people working together to bring the film to life.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it.
Listen, lighting is fun.
But she was
lighting
right.
is fun.
We do have a super close bond, don't we?
There it is. I'm so suspicious every time. Of course we do.
Paimon's really happy to hear that.
I wish it would snow where I am. Dude, right? I love snow so much. It's a pain to drive in, but I miss it. Usually where I'm at, we get snow, but I haven't gotten a lot lately. Like, we usually get a lot more, but I haven't gotten a lot. The way I looked at it was that he didn't even want to openly associate us while we were technically criminals. Yeah, and he also wanted to help Ayaka, who was kind of like helping out a rebellion, and he was like, I can't do this because I'm working with government officials, but I have my ways. Where I live, snow is very rare. Yeah. Have you ever considered playing Lethal Company? I want to so badly. Yes, I have considered. I don't know. I feel like, how do I say this? Like, I've wanted to play it in like my private life with people, but I haven't been able to. Like, most people I know don't want to play it, so I haven't been able to play it in my private life. And then for like stream purposes, I'm thinking of like people that I stream with, or like that I can stream with, and I feel like they're all busy doing other stuff. But I've wanted to play Lethal Company. Thanks for the hydrate, by the way. Okay. Happened once in 2010, that's it. Oh my gosh, that would be rough. I hate it. You can have it! Please! Give me the snow! I crave it. I love winter, so I'll gladly accept it. I know, winter is actually my favorite season. Oh, is this? Oh, shoot! I accidentally triggered another event that a quest I was doing. Okay, Tallow Shard. Right, okay, I'm in the middle of doing this one quest with this Melazine, who was part of like this investigation team, and now she seems to be giving up because nothing was going right for her. Let me just quickly read through this. Not bad, you look much better. This must be the right life for me. Since I can't do anything well. No, sweetie! Stop thinking like that. It just so happened to be a really tricky case. Is Justice Case. Have you heard of Fontaine Aquabus? Then you have taken the Clementine line, right? Avel is the tour guide, and Elfan is in charge of the Navia line. I used to be a tour guide too. I was a guide on the third line, Callus line. It used to travel to the Fontaine Research Institute, but service was suspended due to the incidents. Tour guides aren't exactly the elite. Being assigned as a tour guide is what happens when you're bad at being an agent? Oh. Not quite. I was laid off due to complaints from tourists. Some praised me in person, but wrote complaints as soon as they got home. They said my voice grates like a crow. Oh. I couldn't accept it. I don't mean the complaints. I couldn't accept that they told me I was doing well to my face when they clearly had a problem with me. I'll let you on a secret. Editor Jenk was the first to complain that I sounded like a crow. He's such a hypocrite. Now it's time to have some food. Well, shoot, I guess I'm having food right now. Should we wait for Curve? He doesn't eat. His core is aging rapidly, so we go into hibernation mode soon. Oh, he will stop moving forever. Aw. Did you sneak out to try to get Curve repaired? No one but Dr. Rousseau can prepare Curve. I just wanted to see more about how humans lie and help him overcome the Moso protocols. Oh. The Curve feels like Paimon heard something incredible. Let's just say Fontaine scientist called Elaine Guillotine created an amazing thinking machine hundreds of years ago. Dr. Rousseau seems to want to surpass that. Seymour. Dr. Rousseau believed that humans have various reasons for lying, with various feelings underlying those reasons. It's those emotions that make them human. So he created a no-lying protocol. If Curve learns to lie like humans one day, then that means he's no longer bound by his machine programming and has acquired human emotions. We're out here investigating cases because I want him to see how humans lie. I want him to learn. Interesting. Let's see what else they got. No one fails forever. This is one way to be like, if you hit rock bottom, you can't go any lower, so that's it. Paimon is like, okay. I do apologize. I didn't realize this was here, but I'm here, and I like going through this. Real quick, fall is the best of both worlds. Fall is very good. Prefer fall because it allows me to wear soft and comfy clothes. That's true. Fall is a very good time. One game I want to see you is... Oh my gosh! I want to play that game so badly! Yes! I want to play that game. Really badly. That game is what made me play Genshin in the first place. Ooh, really? Yeah, I've seen that game, and every time I see it, it makes me so... I want to play it. All these RPGs. I'm gonna add that to the list. Because I'm thinking of maybe doing Let's Plays of RPGs. Nice building realities. 30 years ago, Dr. Basso and I performed our first public test in Hotel de Board. At the time, there were only 4 tables, 8 chairs, and a waiter, who was also the owner. He said to me, Restaurant de Board will certainly become a renowned luxury hotel. Just like Paimon's statement, a lie based on sincerity. But today, as you can all see, de Board has exquisite carpeting, expensive decorations, 2 dining areas, and an endless stream of guests. I think that if the lie about de Board became true, then the statement, Agent Telechard will not fail again, has the possibility of becoming true. Shutting down the lie learning module? Was Curve being a little odd just now? It resides in Curve's core, and once it's enabled, it makes Curve's a bunch of illogical. I think he's got a point. Are you going to give up when Curve is showing signs of improvement? You absolutely will not fail again. Aww. Let's go to the Steambird. Okay, I'll do that later.
Just help yourselves.
A lot of English VAs in Genshin worked on that game. Right? They've done a lot. Honestly, it makes me so excited seeing Genshin VAs like elsewhere, like in Persona Reload and stuff. Have you seen the event weapon? I think I just barely got it, actually. There it is. Support from the Melazines. I realize I have to help out a few more Melazines than I thought. But yeah, it's so cute. And it's all patched up and stuff. And it's like cardboard. I love it. All right, back to the event.
This is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now.
That's good. Not having to deal with gunshot sounds on set would be a blessing.
However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres. I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight, to the point where it feels like a natural extension of my body.
Yes.
Aww.
This way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
Yes, well said. It seems we have the same philosophy on this topic.
Except you guys have 2 totally different weapon types.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds for any time when you're not actively engaging an enemy.
Yes, that's very, very important. There have been a lot of stuff, a lot of unfortunate incidents. One very recently that some of you guys might have heard about. Do not point it at people, even if it's fake.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your eye to look down the weapon's sights.
Like this?
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. and relax your shoulders. Here, this is the end of the road for you.
Oh shoot, I skipped, sorry.
Huh.
I was just watching. Bonding over weapons. I love it! They're very responsible. They should be!
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Where are you going?
Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
That's not how you hold gun, though. Nope!
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevris, could the two of you please come over here?
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
What are you doing, sir?
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevris. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevris.
Oh!
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated. Now, I will be able to focus on my work. Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
Are you really sure?
Aww.
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character, but this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly. Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevris.
Chevros mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
But she will still have to prioritize her work, but we still don't know if she's a big fan of acting. True.
All right, I'll take the role.
Woo! Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes. I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
I'm glad she's excited about it.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevris. You have my gratitude.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry. Let's go, Miss Chevris. I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me Chevris.
Aww.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing out.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the Traveler. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give her some space.
All right, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is the punishment you deserve.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying those lines.
But man, we can pretend. Are you going back to work now?
Yes. I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
You caught me off guard with your comment. Fear Terror. Also, hi. Hope you do well. Farina's getting into it. I love seeing Farina getting into it. Like, the director role. It's good. Appointment with Palais Mermonia. Now I have to go.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
I'll do my best, but I'm gonna miss you, dude. I'm gonna miss you.
Yep, don't worry.
You can count on us. Good luck with your work.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
All right. Now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are despite their pain.
Okay.
Chevris will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights, camera, action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Oh, shoot. Frick. I wish I could look back at the dialogue for this. What's the next? I'm gonna mess up.
Mother! You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat, apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, listen to me. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet, but one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut!
How bad did I do, Farina?
Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Oh, got it.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevris?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles.
Everything proceeds at great pace while Faridas adjusts to the details. You begin to film the second scene.
This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action!
Okay, got it. I
Mother,
messed up.
we're back.
I did it. I'm definitely gonna mess it up.
Mother? What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother! Mother... She's...
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions. Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut! Beautiful! Great performance!
Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw? How did you do it?
It is a skill.
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy?
You might have. That's some great acting from Ayaka. It is. Yeah, dude. It's so good.
Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
We have a schedule! A full day of filming. What did I even say? Something filming. We did it. Yay!
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapperboard.
It's okay, baby. They could give you a toy prop and you could start playing with it.
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Excuse me. You said full day of filming. Okay, I thought I stumbled over my words. Too bad. I am sore, but it was a lot of fun.
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot! You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So, how are they similar exactly?
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned.
So you mean there were rainbow roses in your case too?
Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning. Especially after seeing the script today. Oh, now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
If we're only there to assist, then I think we could join the case.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice. There's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
You got it.
Right now? Well, we just got done filming all day. Paimon's so tired.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right by them in the fog. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
Okay. Investigating.
Where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
Okay. Head on over then. Yeah, just go to where if you had in combat. When we're in combat, Paimon, it'll be okay. Yeah, just disappear into the nether, wherever you go. Just poof. Into the next dimension. That's what Paimon's doing, right? Has to be. Also, real quick, you know how the crying animation that I saw someone being like, you know, the Genshin team figured out how to make people cry, and they're using it ever since. I'm like, yeah, do you remember what it used to be? 2 blue squares! I will take this!
Welcome to Le Show's Clockwork Workshop. How can I help you?
Hello.
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components? Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
On the surface? Or do you sell it in private, maybe?
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case, and we're hoping that you could cooperate.
Who are you? Who are you? Weird. I don't know if that was legit or just an NPC in the background, but it's just weird that he was staring and then just walked away.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Okay. Now we gotta go to Beaumont Workshop. Right! That workshop. Okay. I can teleport. It loads pretty quick for me. Hello! We are looking for components! We need answers! Tell me if you noticed anything. Please and thank you. Hello, Estelle.
Oh, hey, Chevris. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh, is this another case? Let me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival, but I refused all of those requests.
Oh? Why's that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre. I don't typically give them to one specific person.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, let's head to Fleuve Cendre next.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the special patrol there.
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know
Huh? No what?
that I grew up in Fleuve Sandra.
Oh. Huh. Cool. I'm glad that we are actually getting a little bit backstory of Chevres. I was worried we would only like touch on it a little bit. Well, we might only be touching on it a little bit, but I don't know. Cat, whoa, cat, where'd that cat go? Hello? Cat? It just poofed. It literally just blipped. Oh. Hopefully that cat's fine. What we got over here?
What's all this? Some broken planks and barrels, as well as some liquor bottles?
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up, these are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Could it have been the killer?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Sandra own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go. There might be more to this.
Okay. So we got gunshots. There. Ow, ow, I'm on fire. There's a cat. What else do we got in here? Is this above or below? Above. Hello. What do you have to add, Emerald?
Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
What?
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say that now.
Okay.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the special patrol bribing a citizen?
Keep your lips sealed and no one will ever know. Besides, it's called buying info.
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you
Quick,
want to know?
Right? Yeah, she was very quick to just be like, I don't know what you're doing and I don't know anything. Didn't even want to know what it was about. But it works.
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Sandra lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere, it's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
I see.
Then please, think about it some more.
She's giving her even more Mora.
I didn't see anything. Maybe she's just giving out some fruit.
The noises came from the end of the southern waterway. I came out and had a look for myself when I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
I was close. Welcome, Paimon.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk.
What talk? I want some pot de fruit. I hope this isn't coming from a place of ignorance. She knows how to deal with the police. She does, it seems.
Seems you catch on pretty quick.
Yeah, we saw nothing.
Now then, let's keep going.
We saw absolutely nothing. We were down here, because our good friend Navia has kindly let us have a place to stay. So we were there. Yep, didn't see anything. All right. Oh, this is gonna be even more interesting, I think.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
No, of course not.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just forgot where he put it, right?
This is Fleuve Cendre, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
Ooh.
In Fleuve Cendre, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eyes.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers.
Nope.
Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Chevres. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
Oh, that's a little sad that she can't be where she grew up, though.
I'll come and go as I please. And I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
You know what? I take it back. Good for you.
All right.
Assert your
Don't
dominance.
say I didn't warn you.
Live your life.
Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the surface.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then their timeline was probably something like this. A month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket, and took it to the Fleuve Cendre for target practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
That all makes sense to Paimon, but we're still no closer to figuring out the killer's identity.
About the guy who died.
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendre. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man.
But if we're following the novel, shouldn't the guy have been a nobleman?
Yeah, that's also something I'm trying to figure out. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemies. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead. Much less care to leave a rose on his body. What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly?
Could they be the novelist?
We've thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then. In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything without evidence. More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
Then, what should we do now? We have all this new information, but it doesn't help us move forward.
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day.
True.
How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea just a moment ago? Wouldn't you just miss them if you were to stop looking?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon. As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.
Huh. All right. I'm interested to see where it goes. So I think it's going to tell us next day. All right. I believe there's a few characters we could go and talk to, I think.
Never thought that the captain of the security and surveillance patrol could come from the Fleuve Cendre?
I have to say, I'm pretty shocked. I'm sure that wasn't easy.
You mean rising through the ranks? It was a struggle, for sure. But as long as you can distinguish yourself through your accomplishments and skills, you'll eventually be recognized for your worth. If you look at it another way, my life at Fleuve Cendre has actually taught me a lot of valuable skills. Skills like how to barter with criminals or how to think in their shoes. Of course, I'd appreciate it if you could keep this a secret between us.
Do you have anything else to add?
Never thought that the captain of the... Honestly, I'm pretty shocked too. There used to be a time when I thought I would never be able to join the guards. But as long as you can distinguish yourself through your accomplishments and skills, you'll eventually be recognized for your worth. If you look at it another way, my life at Fleuve Cendre has actually taught me a lot of valuable skills. Skills like how to barter with criminals or how to think in their shoes. Of course, I'd appreciate it if you could keep this a secret between us.
Yep. Okay, let me do a quick Google. Let me do a quick Google and see if I can find where other characters are. Cause I feel like that we can find it. Roses and Musket Day 2 guide. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. It looks like this is the only interaction we can get in this area, it seems, with Chevreuse. It doesn't look like other characters are out and about. Let me head up here just in case. But based on that guide that I picked up, I didn't see any other characters that are available to talk to today. Okay, cool. And it doesn't look like there's any for day 3 either, so we won't have to worry about that. All right. Well, it has been about an hour and a half. So, I think we should take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. All right, let me go somewhere else that's not in Fontaine, just in case I accidentally trigger something. Hopefully, actually, the area by the artifact domain seemed okay. So, break time. It is break time. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. This is a great time for you guys to stretch your legs and get some water and do anything else you gotta do. We'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, also, I'm gonna be running some ads as well. So if you have to step away for whatever reason, now is a good time to do so, okay? We'll be back in a bit. Cool, that works. All right, BRB guys. Sup? I hope you guys had a good break. I think it's been 5 minutes. It should have been 5 minutes. It's more than 5 minutes. Yeah. All right, I have stretched my legs a bit. I hope you guys were able to like get some water or get a snack or something to that effect. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. With that, it looks like the sun's up. The sun's up. So chances are, we're about to head back into the event. So let's hop back in, shall we? Whee! Is it time? Is it time? 1 sec. What do you mean? Oh, it's still not 8. But it's gonna be 8 soon. Gosh, this scenery, dude. This scenery. Soon it's got to be 8, right? Do we have time for a character review? Oh! I mean, if you want, sure. What time is it? Okay. It'll be 8 soon. So yeah, if you want to do a character review, you got it. For sure. Let's head on in and over to co-op then. Oh, you're Navia? Oh, I'm about to be really jealous. I am about to be really jealous. Let's see. Navia. Okay. Let's look at your Navia then. You got a more reasonable amount of tech than I do. I'm almost I wanna save your detail stats for later. Weapon. Serpent Spine. That's a great weapon for Navia, actually. Refinement 2. Every 4 seconds, characters on field, they'll do more damage. And take more damage. It can be stacked. Or I think this is hold on. If they take damage. Okay, yeah. I've heard great things about Serpent Spine. Great weapon for her. You do have oh yeah. Yeah, I'm jealous. You actually have a full set. Up to 5 stacks. Okay, that's it. That's it. I actually don't have Serpent Spine. But you have a full set. Dang. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Nice. HP hurts a bit, but honestly, you got crit rate, crit damage, and attack on it. That's pretty good too. Crit rate, crit damage. HP rolls. I want to look at your timepiece. Because that, for me, I always struggle with timepieces. Decent. Yeah. Dang. I'm jealous. Getting an attack timepiece with crit rate and crit damage. I'm not going to see this for like 3 months. That's very lucky. In my opinion. Then you got geo damage. That took me a second. 14 crit rate. 14 crit rate. That took a second. Oh my gosh. Wow. So much resin. I bet. Because this is just new. This is like only like a week or 2 new. And then you have a crit damage helmet. Okay, okay. What you could probably do, since you have 5 pieces in the set, you could probably take one of your weaker pieces, like your geo damage or your crit damage helmet, and put it as an off piece, because you'll still get the 4-piece some bonus set. You could do that until you get a better set if you wanted. Constellation, 0. Talents, 6, 8, 8. 8. Pretty good. In total, ooh, look at that! 67% crit rate and 166 crit damage. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. And you got about 21 elements mastery. Dang, that's not bad. Honestly, the fact that this artifact set is like so recent, the fact that you already have some pretty decent pieces on her, that's impressive. Very impressive. To me, at least. Hey, good job. Good job. Good Navia. She's doing 90k on a skill. That's amazing. That's so good. Good job. Yeah, I think my Navia has done 115,000, but she also has almost 3,000 attack. If I could just get her stats a little bit different, man. Thank you. Yeah, you did a good job. Really good job.
Oh.
Wait. Oh! I hit Friendship 10 with Charlotte! I actually hit Friendship 10 with Farida, too. Oh, snap! Oh, that's actually really freaking cute. Oh, I love that. Dang. Okay, so all I have friendship-wise now is Navia and Kuki. I'm gonna have to adjust my friendship team then. Okay. It didn't trigger. It says following warning, so... Oh, no, wait, we're still there. Okay. Hopefully this will be fine if we just change it to 8. Oh, it has to be greater than 30 minutes. Okay. I don't have it open though, so I'm chilling on that. Yeah, I will fully admit that I got lucky on the weapon. I've been very lucky on the weapon banner. Knock on wood. Because I would like to keep that luck. The weapon banner is...
It's filming time time again.
a mess.
Our schedule is jam-packed for the next couple of days, too. We've got so many different locations and sets to cover. Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others.
You got it, Bubba. Okay. Oh, no, wait. That's on the surface. That's not underground. Yeah, I feel like... Hold on. I actually have to check. Now. I feel like weapon banner-wise... Okay, it's not really fair. But weapon banner-wise, I have gotten every weapon I've wanted. However, I will say, for Wanderer's weapon, I did get 2 red horn weapons before I got that one. I still technically got the weapon I wanted, but I did lose twice for that one. And then when I was getting Yelan's weapon, I got Wolf's Gravestone right before I got the weapon. I've been very lucky, knock on wood. The next weapon banner I'm gonna wish on, I'm not gonna get lucky at all. It's just, it has... Now that I've talked about it, now that I've released it into the world, it's gonna happen. Or I could just try to own up to it and say that I have the best weapon banner luck. And that's just a fact. I just have the best. That feels weird to say. What a colorful cast of characters we have. It's quite literally a rainbow. All right, next filming day. The lone isle glimpsed through fog as the sun flies high in the sky. Both filming and criminal investigation progress at a steady pace over the next few days. It's just true, no doubt. Doubt codes like... Great point.
Good work, everyone.
Just facts.
We're looking to wrap with our 2 main ladies today. I can already smell our success.
What do you mean, looking to wrap?
It means completing the filming of all their scenes, finalizing everything we've recorded for them so far.
Oh, aren't you the expert now?
I actually do know this, Paimon.
This upcoming scene is the 2 Musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. There will be quite a bit of action, but no choreography beyond what we've already rehearsed. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago. And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, mora and status is everything. She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that deadly poison, the 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me?
Are you immune to bullets then? What are you saying?
So let's see. What is stronger? Mora and power, or the 2 muskets in your hands? Get them!
Oh, I'm gonna beat them!
There are too many of them!
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us, too.
Hold on, pause. Ooh! Chevreau, okay. Alright. Noblesse, makes sense. Talents. Constellation 3. What does this increase? Holding and hitting a target 2 chains explosion will be triggered and do pyro damage. Okay. Coordinated tactic stats triggers overload reaction. They will recover 6 energy. This can be affected. triggered every 10 seconds. Excuse me. Talents. Does this heal? One of these heals, doesn't it? Yeah. HP regeneration. Skills like Navia. Okay. Okay. Continuously restore HP to active character on the field. The amount to heal is based on her max HP. So it sounds like she has split scaling. When all party members are Pyro and Electro characters, and at least one Pyro. Coordinated tactics. Overload reaction. Makes the Electro resistance and Pyro resistance decreased. When elemental types of the characters of the party do not meet the base requirement. Okay, so she needs other people in the party. The Chevro makes an overload reaction. Nearby Pyro get 1% increased attack for every HP Chevro has. Attack will get increased. I see. It does sound like she has split scaling though, which I know can be a little difficult, but I'm really happy they're actually working towards an overload comp. I have never seen this weapon before. Rifle reward. When the wielder is healed, restores 8 energy. Huh. Okay. Ow. So if I did this...
Whirling snow! Justice will prevail! Kami-santo art! Sumetsu!
Oh, I thought I would get both of them.
Stop right there!
It's a free-to-play. Oh, I haven't checked out the free-to-play weapons. Oh, gotta go back to filming.
You've lost.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
We are no children of yours, and we'll never call that place our home.
Then tell me, what did you do all this for? You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than sentences for your crimes?
We will gain our long-awaited justice. It's over.
Finally, it's over. So, where will you go now, Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
I want to go visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming again.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take. All right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and Iris.
Speaking of single takes, hold on. I remember hearing about Anne Hathaway in Les Miserables, the film, right? Which I have mixed feelings about, honestly. But she was so excited to sing that song, and she had been practicing so long, and she put everything into the first performance, and they were like, oh yeah, you know what? I think we got it. And she was like, no, I was so looking forward to this role, and you can't tell me when we got it on the first take. We need to do a few more. But I think she said that she thinks that they did take, like, the first take. Anyway, just Farida being like, we got it on the first take, reminded me of that. Where an actress was looking forward to being able to do that scene a few times, and they're like, no, we're good. And they're like, wait, no, let me do this.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevres!
Amazing performance. Great job. You've already wrapped your roles.
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly. I wish I could savor the experience for just a bit longer.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has really been a lot of fun. You were great too, Chevres. The way you said, long-awaited justice. It gave Paimon chills.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Whoa, Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Oh.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about to tell her how great she did.
It seemed like some urgent official business.
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain.
True.
Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. You can go home and get some rest. And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting skills today were immaculate as always. Are you sure you won't consider taking up full-time acting? See, I just happen to know this great troupe that's still looking for a lead actress.
And I really don't want to do it, so please!
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission. I cannot remain in Fontaine to pursue an acting career. Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure this incredible opportunity in my heart.
Oh, that's a shame. But I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But hopefully I'll see you on set over the next few days. Even though my part's wrapped, I'd still like to swing by and help out the crew. See you tomorrow, Traveler and Paimon.
Bye!
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate the case some more with Chevres today.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh? Where are we going?
You could say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small, remote islands of intel.
Woo! Okay.
Oh, so real quick. Oh, that guy looks sad. Oh, yes, I can do this. Give me the rewards. I still have a long way to go. Also, speaking of crayons, I have so many of them. I was actually thinking the other day, I think I don't have a lot of characters, like, with their talents or crowned. I think it's only like a few. Probably should do that to more. I can't figure out which piece to take out. Oh, that could be hard. Based on what I saw, if you have a better Geo Goblet or Crit Damage Goblet, or Hat, excuse me, I would probably go for that. Whoops. Bumped my mic.
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely didn't expect having to float this far after a full day of filming. So, Chevres, why did you take us here?
Did you find a new clue?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but it should show us a clear way forward. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
I feel like I have. I think she's in like, or they are in like a few voice lines.
Oh, you mean that famous perfumer?
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her aid several times in the past to resolve some difficult cases. After I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder, I sent it to her. After all, she's probably the foremost expert on flowers and scents in all of Fontaine.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the trace amounts of soil left on it. But according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived from a very rare cultivar.
Huh. Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties of rainbow rose. Paimon just thought they grew everywhere in the wild.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different features from those that bloom in the wild. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with Emily's expertise, we were able to pinpoint the place where it was first picked from.
Ooh.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So whoever first planted that rainbow rose was probably the killer.
Precisely. And after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past, we discovered that there's only one person in all of Fontaine who could grow and sell this specific cultivar.
Really? And who is it?
It's the novelist.
Oh!
But didn't you say he had an alibi?
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. I still don't think he was the one who pulled the trigger.
So you think it's a setup?
However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited him at his home or never purchased a rainbow rose from his garden. Whatever the case, we will have to confirm a number of things with him.
So you mean the next place we need to go is...
Yes, we're going to pay him a visit at his home.
Ooh.
That's a little exciting.
It looks like... Okay, he's not a poisson like I originally thought. Look, you can see the tree! The water tree in the distance! I forget what it's actually called, but you can see it! I love seeing it! It's so freaking big! Oop! Rainbow rose. Or nope, Marcotte. Excuse me.
That should be his house.
This one?
There are so many Gardamex stationed around the place. That's pretty unusual, right?
Oh, there are a lot of rainbow roses there.
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be harassed or disturbed.
Huh. So there are a lot of flowers in his garden, but Paimon doesn't think we'll be able to pick one without alerting the Gardamex.
Right, which is exactly why I think there has to be a special connection between him and the killer.
So, should we knock?
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care of a number of those Gardamex first.
But they're so far away. How are you planning to do that?
Gun!
Don't forget, Paimon, I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers.
Good! That was a good area. I agree. I felt like a lot of desert areas at Sumeru got a lot of flack. They were really cool. To me. Sniper time. Press the aim button to start aiming. Aim at enemy and shoot. I only did like this mini game like once or twice. Okay, that one is down. Get this one. I liked all the mistakes of the Sandstorm area. That was probably my least favorite one. I also just love the Eternal Oasis,
All
though.
clear. Let's go.
Oh, wait! Paimon's a little nervous now that we know he could be the killer. Can we go over our plan of action again?
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear, I'll ask him to come with us for a quick round of questioning at the guard's headquarters.
But can't we just arrest him?
Not enough evidence.
We still have no evidence that he's the killer, or that he lent the killer any direct aid. Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking to him. It'll help the Marachose Phantom confirm Emily's theory.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, no problem. Just be careful, Chevra.
Oh, shoot. Well, I have such a twitchy finger today. So sorry, guys. I just don't like the state of the storm. I see, I could kind of get that, honestly. Part of me didn't mind it too much because I think it's a cool environmental thing, but over time, not having visibility was a little bit of a hindrance for it, for that area.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste, are you home?
Who could it be at this hour? Oh, it's you, Officer Chevras.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste? We would like to ask you some questions about a case.
Oh, is it still regarding the murder case from before?
I cannot confirm or deny that at this time.
So it is then.
Listen, I need you to come with me, Mr. Baptiste.
Miss Shavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Sorry.
Oh! Okay.
By saving me the trouble, you mean...
I will confess. I was the killer.
Somehow I don't believe you.
Huh?
He just admitted he's guilty!
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the inevitable trial.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
I must say, I hate this feeling.
Oh? Is it because I confessed? Or because you've been proven wrong?
Both, I suppose.
That guy in the Sandra. Why did you kill him?
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I did it to exact revenge. I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's records.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die right in front of him.
So, your novel, it was like a record of your life?
No, of course not. It was a work of fiction with many embellished parts. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who abused his power to murder my mother. That part was 100% real.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin, an irredeemable beast who sank his fangs into a defenseless woman just for a few bags of Mora.
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father, the true mastermind behind it all.
I never thought I'd hear that kind of thing from the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this burden anymore. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out, you are exactly right. I've become overwhelmed by the aftermath of the murder.
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
The true mastermind is too rich and too powerful for me. I've accepted that I will never be able to avenge my mother alone.
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up?
Now, Officer Shavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I? Are you trying to convince me to commit another crime?
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity of all of your claims?
Well, I'd like to speak with you privately.
I'm so skeptical. Like, it sounds genuine, but at the same time, like, this feels way too sudden. Also, hi, Alpha Beta. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? We're doing well. Got a replacement. Ooh! Ooh, yeah, that could work, yeah.
Sure. Why don't we speak privately at the guard's headquarters?
No, it has to be here. I must ensure that we won't be overheard.
Why?
Fine. Let's talk here.
When I said won't be overheard, I meant by anyone.
But I'm a nobody! I'm not a nobody, but I can pretend!
I would like to speak with you and you alone.
We could go somewhere else for now.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Please stay safe, Shavras.
All right. Let's hear it.
Do we, as players, get to hear it?
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on what you're going to tell me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then listen closely.
Okay, we're not. Well, you got Navia! Congrats! Congrats! I hope you're having fun with her. I wish I could hear what they were saying!
So that's how it's all connected.
So, it seems you believe me after all.
Do you want me to go public with this?
No, of course not. At least, not right now.
Then why did you bother telling me?
You've read my work. What do you think? Even if you were to go public with all of this right now, he'd simply deny everything. It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, it has long sunk beneath the waves by now. Justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, you will always stand on the side of justice. But do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him? I bet he could lead an extremely comfortable life in the fortress of Meripede.
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Your portrayal of the Musketeer was exquisite. Pull the trigger of justice against him. Let the villain get what he deserves.
Ooh. You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Chavras. I know that would be impossible. No. What I'd like is for you to perform the deed on my behalf.
I was gonna say, he's gonna make you an assassin. Meanwhile, what do you mean, meanwhile? Also, thanks for the clip.
Shiva sure is taking her time. What could they be talking about anyway?
I'll have to check out that clip later, but thank you so much for clipping. Ah!
Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her?
I have full confidence in Chevros's fighting skills. If anything, he's the one I'd be worried about.
Oh, you do have a point. Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be? And why the novelist doesn't want us to hear what he's saying to Chevros?
Well...
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Oh, she's done.
Hey, how did your talk go?
Did you figure out who was the rich person you mentioned? What should we do next?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket. It was indeed buried in his backyard.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to return to the Special Patrol. There are still a few loose ends I need to tie up.
What's going on? It feels like she's keeping something from us. Is she... Is she gonna do it? No, she wouldn't. But is she?
I'll probably be quite busy over the next few days, so apologies if you don't see me on set.
Well, you're wrapped, so...
All right, Paimon understands if you can't tell us everything you know. We'll just keep an eye on the Steambird then.
But I have a quest there! I'm gonna be locked out again.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Oh, that's it for Act 3? Oh, okay. But I'm a nobody. I'm not a nobody, but I can pretend. I'm glad. I literally said that, and I thought about everything the Traveler has done, and I'm like, dang it. Never mind. I'm not a nobody. Alrighty. Well, based on what I can see, there's no characters that are out and about. So we'll just... And we still have some time before our next break. So... let's start the next quest line. But yeah, how are you liking Navia Alpha Beta? Is she fun? Because I've been loving her. I don't have her artifact set though, but once I get that, she's gonna be amazing. She's gonna be amazing.
We haven't seen Chevra since that night at Baptiste's place. Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
All right. I never used her before. So I've head back into getting Robbie. Oh, I see. See, I personally had Oh gosh. I've been playing a lot of Navia. Like, as soon as I got her, I had to, like, after stream, I had to continue running around as her because I wanted to play her more. Also, I'm hoping I might have time to do some warps today in Star Rail, but I have to finish this first. I would trade you artifacts if I could. That's okay, my artifact luck is just crummy. It's also really crummy in Star Rail. I was looking and there were some people who have like such great artifacts in Star Rail. Like, how? I'm struggling and I don't get characters in that game. I don't have anything good. Hope you can get her. Good luck! I might be, because I want Jui, I probably will be warping for Rouen May, so fingers crossed for both of us. Fear Tear. I wish Sarah get as much spotlights as Chevreuse. I love both of them. Dude, honestly, I agree. I love Sarah so much, and I would like it if Sarah could get attention like Chevreuse is. And I'm really happy that Chevreuse is getting this type of attention. I'm enjoying what they're doing with her so far. Is that your team for her? Oh, this team? No, this is my friendship team. Make no mistake. This team I have currently is her friendship team. I honestly don't know who I want on the team for her. If I had to do something, I probably would do something like... I need another off-field applicator. I would either have, like...
Let's investigate this further.
Something like this, or I might replace Farina with, like...
Behold, the Princess and
Fischl, or some sort of off-field applicator. Like, I could even
Who's
put
our
Galen
target
on this stream, on this team. But no, the team I have up is friendship. I mean, considering that I now have 2 people maxed friendship. Where did Albeda go? There he is. And then Kooky.
I knew you'd miss.
Yeah. He has the same idea. Yeah. Something like that. All right, here we go.
Good morning! Ayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevreuse still not joining us today?
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing.
No.
She even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so everyone will have a chance to shine in front of the camera.
Oh, yay!
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. You can join us, right?
Of course.
If only Chevreuse was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol folks are like phantoms when they've got a case on their hands.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the 2 Musketeers.
So it's been a few days since we found out, and it was this morning. Huh.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came forward and confessed his crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger.
Okay, so no explanation has been given yet.
We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film. I have to say, though, that no director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Sunk to an all-time low?
spread to the 4 corners of Teyvat.
Alright, Act 4. Tired of making coffee and Genshin? What do you mean? Like, the food item? Chiori. She is so smarky, dude. I kind of love it, honestly.
Excuse me, everyone.
Hello. Xavier!
Daily
Feels like
quest.
it's been ages since we last saw you.
I kind of miss the bartending event. Speaking of, like, making coffee, I kind of miss the bartending event. I have a feeling we're never going to see it again, though.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So forgive me for not being around more often, but please believe me when I say that I will make sure everyone's hard work gets the exposure it deserves.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battles.
Yes, that's one way to put it. Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to finally introduce you to the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
This is the guy, isn't it? This is the guy, isn't it? I don't know. You do dailies, you'll get to be a barista. But that's the thing, is it doesn't play like the barista event. I've gotten that a few times. But it doesn't play like the bartending event.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Yes, glad
Maybe
to
it's
make your
not him,
acquaintance,
but what
Mr.
if?
Morris. We've heard about the issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Oh, well, the situation has indeed improved somewhat.
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. There's no need to blame yourself over it. The good news is that we're almost done filming now, and I would even say that this is the best story I've ever seen.
Is that so? I say that's great news.
You're acting suspicious, sir. What you got on your mind? Could it be you're thinking about the person that got arrested?
All right, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get this show on the road. We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film. Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the two musketeers.
That's right. Ayato should be here any minute.
Oh, I'm excited to see him. What has he been up to?
Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader, you're up.
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. If you happen to find some particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass, feel free to grab some close-ups of those as well. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly.
Got it. Dolly shots. Clap. Single clap.
Try to focus on that flower.
Okay.
What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter?
Camera seems to be broken. It's not responding like usual.
Huh? But wasn't it working fine for all the days before? Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights! Camera! Action! Don't tell me. This one is broken too? Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
I'm afraid we only brought these two today.
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away. Oh, and you too, Bono. Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set.
On it.
Woo! Well...
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
Hi, so at least it sounds like we had technical difficulties on the last day, not earlier.
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today. We're stuck for the moment.
Sorry, Ayato.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors, to the makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon as we get a working camera.
Veronique returns with a pair of camera. Okay. I first heard it as
People at the
phone,
workshop
so...
told me that the
Yeah,
part
it's pretty
which
close.
holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off. That's super strange. It was perfectly fine just yesterday.
Who took the parts for the camera?
Well, no time to dwell on that now. Let's get back to filming. Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone! Lights! Camera!
camera! Action! By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh!
Oh, we're in the middle of a take! Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this scene?
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Oh, that hurts me. No.
Oh, wait, what did you say?
Mr. Bonneau, please take me to where the film was kept right away.
I'm coming too.
No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh. Okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this current scene can go with Bonneau to look for the film. Everyone else, stay put and wrap up the scene. Unbelievable. How could all these problems happen in just one day?
Ah! Losing all of the film? That would suck!
We're back.
Oh, it's the afternoon already.
How did it go?
Evening.
Did you find the film?
We found it in the sewers.
Is it? How badly damaged is it?
Huh? In the sewers? Is the film still okay?
I don't think it is.
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others are checking now to see if we lost any specific scenes.
Oh, you scared me for a moment there. I nearly thought we had lost everything. I really don't want to experience that feeling of despair again.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Farina. No, I'm sorry. Let me hug you. You sweet bean. It's okay. VO for Farina is so good. Honestly, they did such a good job.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
Could it be some competitors working on other films?
But if they wanted to harass us, why wait until the last day?
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now.
Hold up!
Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
Hold on! That guy was just standing in the background, just watching all this unfold. He's been here the whole time? He didn't think about leaving?
Yeah, let's finish it.
Even though unexpected situations problem struck, you were all able to finish filming.
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, The Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming.
Excuse me, sir. You weren't clapping. You weren't clapping. I saw that. You've been sitting there with your arms crossed this whole freaking time. What are you thinking about? Huh? You're acting... Sir! Sir!
Paimon is spent. It's so late already.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
Farina knocked this out of the park. Also, thanks for that bet. But she knocked this whole thing out of the park.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much.
All right. Let's save the awards speech for later and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
Party! Paimon wants to party!
Where'd that guy go? Where'd that guy go? I got my eyes on you. Where'd that guy go?
Whoa, this place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to relax after wrapping up the film. Let's go chat with someone.
I just want everyone to know that the cardboard sword on to you, Luke. That's awesome. How high can I take this? Sorry to interrupt the quest. Because you talked about it earlier. Ooh! I went under 16 million Mora! It's been a long time since that's happened. Alright, that's gonna be the last one, I think. Yep. Look at the stickers! Oh, they're so cute! Yeah! Look at that! Oh, that's so fun. Alright. You! Back to what we were doing.
Have you ever seen a fireworks show, Mr. Morris? It's pretty amazing.
I'm afraid I haven't, but I'll take your word for it.
Grill him, Yoimiya! Ask him everything! Where were you that night? What were you doing? Why are you acting so suspicious? I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I'm always watching. Anyway. Chiori.
Oh, this is turning out to be quite the party.
Okay. Really wish I have a 5-star weapon, but it's free to play. I use Ultimate Overlords just to swim up to Bonnie. Honestly, it's really good. It's still good. Technically, I didn't spend any money to get an obvious weapon, but I also know that could be hard. Funnier than fish. Don't have the fish sword anyway. Fair. It's good.
All right, you two. Tell me, what's up? I didn't mean to hit that button. Hit this button.
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
What have you been up to?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events.
Ooh, fun.
So the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
That'll be fun to have Fontaine people in Inazuma, I think.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on. Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business.
As long as the novels are sufficiently interesting, I don't think she'll mind.
You've got a point. She's always complaining that light novels have become bland and too predictable after all.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course. We have also made plans for cross-cultural engagements in the fields of gourmet cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
Whoa! Paimon's getting super excited now!
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
Ayato's been romancing Nicolette. Honestly, good for you, dude. Good for you. Do it.
I wish we could have spent some more time here.
Don't worry. It won't be long before we're back again.
Ah! I need to see more of these two interact. I'm being so aggressive lately. This guy right here has been making me very aggressive. Okay, anyway. Xavier!
I was thinking,
Or Xavier.
if this film turns out to be a success, could I ask the two of you to stay and be a part of my crew? Of course, I'll definitely increase the pay for next time.
I'd be more than happy to, Mr. Xavier.
Thank you for the offer, Mr. Xavier. But I've made some plans to go on a journey to the other nations once the festival is over.
Ooh.
Is that so? Well, then in that case, bon voyage, Miss Veronique. Please feel free to get in touch once you've returned to Fontaine.
Aw. They're making plans.
Okay. That just sounded like an ad for Genshin Defense. I mean, it's its own game. I think it has the right to advertise. But it did also kind of sound like it. I agree. Farina!
Oh, my darling clapper loader and camera operator. You've both worked really hard.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard by the end of it. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!" into Paimon's ears. The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful than your dreams? We've been through so much together, and that's how your brain remembers me?
That's Ron's fault. We've just used the clapperboard too much lately.
It's just the recency.
Anyway, what's most important is that we wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize.
You mean the Farina Award?
Hey, no need to mention the official name.
My bad. Sorry.
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did win the prize, would Farina just get a statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need that kind of attention. Xavier can accept the reward on our behalf.
But just imagine! Farina accepting the Farina Award and holding a Farina statue.
I'm going back to my dessert now. You all can keep discussing that on your own.
Okay. I want to see drunk Farina. She's either super happy or super sad. That would be fun to see. Yeah, I would love to see that. What are you thinking, Farina?
What kind of dessert should I try next?
Zach. Whoa. Whoa, wait. Is that garlic bread? Oh, I want garlic bread. Oh, these look so good. Ah, okay. Anyway. Chiori, I got stuck on a chair. What's up?
Chiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Oh, Gumbo, I want unhealthy food again.
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
But if this film becomes a big hit, people will definitely come flocking to your shop.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere as planned.
True. I hope nothing goes wrong.
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the obstacles we had to face today.
You're right. It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
But why today of all days?
Ah! You're thinking what I'm thinking. There's a new person here. It seems like this guy's just getting an alibi. Perhaps again? I'll never try garlic bread, but I still love my favorite pizza, but not with pineapple. Pineapple is good, though. I agree. I love pineapple on pizza, and I've said it. I know, I 100% honest, if I could talk about that, I had no idea some people were so passionate about not having pineapple on pizza, because I've always enjoyed pineapple on pizza. Why? Why not? Why do I need a reason? Everyone is always like, but it ruins the pizza. No, it doesn't. It's like a flavor. It's an additional flavor to it, right? It's like a fun, like, I don't know if this is the way to describe it, but it's like a nice, like, punch in the face where it's like, here's something else. I like it. It complements it to me. Having pineapple on pizza complements the rest of the pizza. Not a fan of raw pineapple. Cooked pineapple is so good. I do enjoy cooked pineapple, yeah. I don't know if I've had raw pineapple, but I enjoy cooked pineapple. At least I've enjoyed it on pizza. Good contrast. That's a good way of putting it, yeah. Anyway, this guy's suspicious. I'm glad you agreed, Shiori.
No, it's nothing. We've already delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to worry about.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight. Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Creating an alibi, mayhaps?
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person, so I might take off shortly.
Oh no! Silly me. I almost forgot something super important.
Oh, what is it?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? That's truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Me? Are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
Anyone else so that I can stay here?
I just wanted to make this a surprise for everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So I also want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise that they'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
But...
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
All right.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
Oh.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris.
Whoops. Dang it. I was too trigger happy. I just wanted to look at the weapon. It's so pretty. I want it.
I'm sorry. I don't like it. Do you also not like cilantro out of curiosity? Because I genuinely don't understand why people don't like pineapple pizza, but it's one of those things where it's like, they each their own. Wait until you discover Tom Yum pizza, another weird... Ooh. Wait, tell me about Tom Yum pizza. Because you've told me about Tom Yum before, and I looked into it, and it looks delicious. I gotta make it.
Yeah, it's a dish.
I don't like cilantro. See, I actually don't mind cilantro. Gosh, I love Yoimiya, and I wish I could have this weapon for her. Alrighty. Tastes like soap. It doesn't for me. But I know that there's, like you said, Quentin, there's people who taste cilantro and it tastes like soap to them. But it doesn't for me. Spicy herbal soup. Sounds good. Alright. How badly is this gonna go? Genetic thing. It's so, I love, this type of stuff is so interesting to me.
It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child.
Ooh, that's
everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand. No, I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol.
Good acting.
Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Nice. I was hoping. Because everything looked way too set up. They really, put on the pressure right away. Whoa!
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the second musketeer.
I was wondering if there was a second sibling! Oh my gosh!
Wait, what's going on? This wasn't in the script.
No, this makes sense! I should have voiced this earlier, where he was like, oh yeah. Earlier when the novelist was like, this is based on my life, I was like, but there was a sibling. What? Did you just make up a sibling? No! There was a sibling this whole time! This whole time! Ah! Also, it's very convenient that she's like, no, I have to go to other regions.
Tricky! You guys are tricky!
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
And also, when Chevreau was like going against the guy, she was basically like saying that the mother had hid children under the floorboards. Not a child, children.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth. But this last part is all improv, of course.
Shivers, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the Second Musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now.
It's true.
Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it.
Ooh. Also, yeah, Jay, you came in at the right time. Welcome. I hope you're having a good one.
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right. I'll talk.
Hey.
I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant. And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only... you mean...
You're getting there, Paimon. You're getting there. You're getting there.
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
No. You always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Ooh. Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered around our mother. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a Musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I was wondering if he was covering up or something.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. I think what really tipped me off was How could I not feel a sense of regret in him? He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got? He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
Exactly.
But how did you know it was Veronique?
We did it!
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name.
Never mind!
That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
It's almost as if there was a new element. Sir.
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede? I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice?
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. Today, you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society.
Honestly, indeed! Honestly, I'll get to what you guys were saying in chat. I just didn't want it to deviate too much from the cutscene, but this actually is a great point, because if you think about how the law works in real life, there's a lot of, like, I do enjoy watching some lawyers and, like, talking about cases and whatnot. And one thing that some of has said is when a case goes to trial for, like, a murder trial, let's say, and the murderer is found guilty, that doesn't necessarily mean that all is well, right? Because it's the people still lost someone. People still lost someone dear to them. And sure, someone may be found guilty, and it might give them some reprieve, but it doesn't exactly necessarily mean an eye for an eye. But it's fair. That's the hard thing about when it comes to, like, law and stuff that Chevreuse is saying, is that justice has to be justice, but it can't be revenge, because as soon as it's revenge, it goes haywire. And a lot of people want the law to be like that. They want it to be for revenge. But in reality, having that will just make things a lot worse. I don't know if I'm phrasing this right, but I don't know. You see it a lot in criminal cases where people want, they want revenge for what happened, and honestly, they're very fair in their feelings for it, because it's usually a terrible thing that happened. But what Chevros is saying is unfortunately true, and it sucks. That's an unfortunate reality of life. But at the very least, he's not walking free, and I hope that will be enough. I don't know if I'm phrasing this right. I'm not the best when it comes to words with this type of situation, but I agree with what Chevros is trying to say here. It's not about catharsis, it's about fairness. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Because, man, there are some people that you wish it could be, but such is life.
Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Meripede.
Chevros, the rest of the Special Patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
If it's worth anything, I agree with you, Chevros. I keep mispronouncing your name, and I'm so sorry.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew.
Are you okay? I think you made the right call. I wish I could say both. Let's pretend it's both.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
Also, I saw earlier, Alex, what kind of interrogation does she have in mind? That's what I want to know. Why? What are you thinking? Like, it sounds intense. And also, it would be interesting if Traveler got a gun. I don't think it'll happen because we've had swords every region.
Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this?
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Also, I'm happy that Yoimiya was able to contribute in arresting that guy.
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevros?
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis.
That's fair. Honestly, that's one reason why I think media is such a powerful tool, is because it can help people explore this, like the catharsis of it, without it actually hurting people.
Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life. Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place.
Well said.
Sounds good to me. I support your decision.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede. I'll make sure to give Risley a heads up about it.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Ah.
Exactly.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow. You should join us, Chevros. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Yay!
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Chevros.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Great thing about fantasy. It is. And oftentimes I've seen people say like, oh, it's if the writer wrote about this in their book, that means that they think this stuff is okay. No, I don't think so. But I think writers use that as a way to explore that. And sometimes it just means nothing. Also, everyone having fun. So good to see.
Sorry for the wait.
And now it's raining. And it's clear again. It decided to change time. Rain. And then it was like, oh wait, there's a cutscene. Let's clear the rain. I like the connection that these two have.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you.
Aw.
Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
I would have done the same as you. I would have helped him get his revenge. To be perfectly fair, I do like what Chevros did. And I kind of agree with what she did. So I would have done the same as you. I probably wouldn't have been able to execute it as well as you did. But that's what I would have done.
Is that so? Well, thanks for sharing. When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
Oh? Why's that?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision. One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water. The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage.
Oh, that's rough, but honestly, Chevro's dad was a dick. He ate the child again. Honestly, I agree with Bull. Like, but the thing is, I will say, this kind of parenting method is actually something that I know people who have gone through. Like, I literally, like, something similar. I know someone who didn't like swimming, and their dad would toss them into the water, and then when they got out, their dad was like, are you done crying about it? And toss them back in. Like, it sucks. But unfortunately, there are parents like this. I think there are better ways to parent a kid in these situations. I hope I don't ever do this to any future kids I might have. This is a mess.
I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there. I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point. I did, however, make it to the other side. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that, nor have I ever cried again.
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
Yeah, because we saved you from drowning, Paimon. Also, that type of teaching wouldn't work for a lot of kids.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for anyone.
Thank you! Thank you! Let's address the elephant in the room, please!
It's just that Working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Shivers.
Like, it sucks because I know, I understand why the dad was doing it, because sometimes there's just moments like that in life where, like, life just comes at you hard and it sucks. And you gotta be prepared for it. But I also think there's better ways to tell your kids that than almost killing them, you know?
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
You know what? I'm game.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
Have a swimming contest. I know it's been a while since we had a break, but it feels like we're near the end. What quest is this? This is Act 4. Oh, wait, there's actually 5 acts, aren't they? How long is Act 5? Is Act 5 long? There's 5 acts. You know what? We might actually need to take a break, actually. Okay, you know what? I think we are gonna take a break. I know we're like in the middle of stuff, but I'm feeling it. I need to walk around a little bit, unfortunately. Obviously worse. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Last act is not long at all. Okay. I think I do need to walk really quick, if you guys don't mind. But it looks like we'll have enough time to warp in Honkai Star Rail, like I was hoping. So, even though we only have a little bit of this left, please hang tight. We're probably gonna have 2 breaks back to back, but I feel it. I have to walk. So, please give me about 5-10 minutes. If you guys need to go get some water, if you need to use the restroom, this is a good time to do it. Okay? I need to stretch for a little bit. I'll try to make it be fairly quick. Okay? All right. That works. Okay. Yeah, we'll just stay here. BRB, guys. 2 luck. We should be good to go, I think. Right? I think so. Am I good on water? I should have checked. I'm okay. Yeah, I'll be okay for the rest of the stream, I think. Alrighty. Oh, this is a fun song. Okay. Let's head back in, shall we? Let's head back into the game. Whee! All right. Gotta have a swimming contest now, apparently. Oh, I just realized we're in trial with... We have a trial chevre again. Huh. Well, here we go. Swimming contest done, I guess.
Whoa, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevres. You were swimming even faster than Paimon can fly. So, about the special patrol, did you join because of your dad?
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up.
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories.
Of course, it was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that truth is often stranger than fiction. Come on, let's walk a bit more.
Okay.
Celestia.
To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance.
I wasn't expecting all the swimming analogies with Chevros, to be honest, but I like it. It also makes sense because, you know, Fontaine. But Chevros specifically, I wasn't expecting it.
Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting all that off my chest.
You're welcome.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh. You're right. I didn't realize we were so close.
He really did plant a lot of flowers. It's just like how he described it in the story.
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look!
What?
The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full bloom now.
Oh. Aw. Oh, wait, that ended just like... Wait! I can't believe I didn't pick that up! That ended just like the movie, the book. They're in full bloom. Wow.
Even though it's a bit late, I must thank you for investigating this case with me. Not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. It's a personal expression of gratitude from yours truly.
About your family.
Oh, you want to hear more about my father? To be honest, I didn't spend that much time with him. He was always busy with the Special Patrol, so he would often return home really late at night. Some nights, he didn't come home at all. Once, he didn't come home for a long time, maybe a whole week or so. When I went out to buy food, I learned that he had become a criminal, and by extension, that made me a criminal's daughter. But we can talk about that another day.
Oh! Oh! Okay, well, about the case...
I actually have a lot of sympathy for Veronique and Baptiste. I can understand the hatred they feel for their father. But that doesn't mean I'll allow them to walk the path of evil, even if it might lead to another sense of justice.
Fair. Tell me about the film.
Films are different from the real world. They're a form of art and represent the wishes in people's hearts. I adore the two Musketeers, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to act the role as one. I can't wait to catch the film when it premieres in the Opera House. I'm looking forward to seeing the audience's reaction to the climactic ending.
Aww, I hope it'll be good. Please take care.
Thank you for looking out for me. I'll see you at the award ceremony. I'd be very surprised if we don't win.
I mean, we have a lot of good people. We have a lot of good people. Okay, based on what I can see, welcome back. No, it's okay. It's okay, you're fine. Welcome back. There's apparently a few people that we could run into, or is it just Chevros? Oh my gosh, I'm having such a hard time with their name. Okay, it looks like it's just Chevros for now. Oh.
Now we have to wait a few days, it seems.
Yay, Severity! Oh, I love seeing it in the distance. Makes me so happy. And also, you could see the Deshret mausoleum over here. Kind of hard to tell, but it doesn't have all this the things. I felt bad for my friend who got into Genshin because they saw King Deshret's stuff and they're like, oh, it looks a little sci-fi. I'm a little worried. I don't like sci-fi, but I'm interested to see what we learned there and like go inside that place. And I'm like, about that, you're gonna have to do a world quest, which you've been avoiding. Urukasha. I just... Subaru just gives me all the feels. Freaking love that place, man. Oh! He's gone! Well, guess we're going to the venue.
Ba 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 ba. Ba ba.
The film has a successful premiere, and the Musket murder case also successfully comes to an end.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Xavier, it's been a while.
Hey there, you two. Sorry I've been scarce. I've been buried in marketing and preparing the film for release ever since we wrapped post-production.
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if we'll win the Farina Award.
She just saw you stand there for 2 days. Yeah, you're right.
I'd give it a 90% chance.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier than everyone else.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier, if we end up getting called on stage, shouldn't you come up with a name for our crew?
What? But we don't even know if we're going to win. I wouldn't want to jinx our chances by celebrating early.
But you should be prepared just in case.
Just open your eyes. Surely you've seen the audience's reactions to our film. We've had nothing but critical acclaim. You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase the number of showings?
They did? Ooh. Also, she just saw you stand there for 2 days. Totally caught me off guard earlier.
With the mora you've made from the box office, you can now open your very own film company.
But that's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality, so I can't be the only one asked to come up with a name.
Well, give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Meripede?
Huh?
That was sudden.
Shouldn't we stay for the award ceremony?
I wanted to ask you two to invite Shavraz to join us at the ceremony. She's one of the lead roles, after all. I haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite her personally. According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally escorted today by the captain of the Special Patrol to the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
It'll be a piece of cake for us.
Yep, just wait here, Xavier. And maybe try to come up with a few snappy-sounding names.
All right, then I'll leave you to it.
All right.
Wow, okay, we're sliding.
Okay, fine. Ah!
Will we really win an award?
Trust me. When have I ever been wrong about something like this?
I'm so sorry for covering your dialogue, Farina. Please accept my sincerest apologies as I go over to the Fortress of Meripede. Whee! Oh, okay. Still sliding. Sliding cat. Sliding cat. Does whatever a sliding cat. Oh, we're done. That timing though. On point today. You really are. You're knocking it out of the park.
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the 3 of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Now that's something you don't hear every day. Found a new pastime?
No, it's just a special occasion.
Chevras! Risley!
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
Yeah, don't worry, we're coming back. We still got your story quest to do. We have to do stuff in Starrel, but we'll be back for you.
Call it the festival spirit, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes. Just one gulp and you'll have met all your nutrition needs.
Were you talking about work just now?
We've already finished discussing everything. So, what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Risley?
I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
But you also didn't shoot me down.
What was it?
Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, I don't know, expose a certain someone's misdeeds from 20 years ago?
I see.
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede?
I see.
While another 2 people will soon be hailed as heroes.
Okay, so all 3 of them in the case are gonna be going to the fortress. But if this happens, then they'll have a cushier life, I guess.
Speaking of heroes, did you 2 need something from me?
Actually, we're here for...
You're here to invite me to the party, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget.
Ooh, then let's head back right away! See you, Risley! Happy Fontanalia Festival!
And the same to you.
He's too hunky to not come back to. You are absolutely right. It looks like we could actually talk to him too. They did murder. They did commit crimes. And according to the law, it makes sense. I just hope, like, they don't get to see him often, because I can't imagine being in prison with the person that killed your mother. That would suck.
Please, go and enjoy the festival.
But maybe, I don't know. If they're being treated well, hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully they won't run into him often. Or they can just watch him get, like, beat up all the time. I don't know. I just hope it works out for all of them. Oh, he's a dead man. That's fair. Yeah, we'll see how long he lasts.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanalia Film Festival is... the 2 Musketeers!
Oh, that's such a pretty poster. Oh, look at that. Honestly, I really love the style like this style that they've done for this event, for the 2D stuff. I love this type of style. Farina's like, aha, I knew it.
We really won!
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it! I really can't thank all of you enough!
See? My takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry have never been wrong.
Now, please welcome to the stage the producer of the 2 Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
Yay! Go, dude!
Thank you. Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. While I'm up here, I would love to give special thanks to...
Time really flies, huh?
I'm so bad. He's come so far. Working on Inazuma. In Inazuma were in horrible conditions that could have killed him. Look at him now. 2 weeks to make a movie. They did a lot of stuff really well.
It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me to hold a musket.
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Of course. I'm very fond of this city. There are so many novel and interesting things that it's been hard to keep track of them all. But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma?
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but I'd be willing to consider it now.
Yes! Yes! I pay your actors. Yes, pay everybody!
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my home and enjoy a taste of our tea and desserts.
Oh, that would be so cute to see Chef Rose at the Kamisato estate. I mean, to be fair, going back to paying the actors, a lot of them did say that they don't mind not being paid, but those that want to be paid, pay them.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Oh, look at him.
Did you accomplish all you came here for?
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
How has Ogura and her business been?
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly will.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
It did.
Yes, and the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity has returned to the islands.
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew. Without you, I would have never completed this film, much less had the opportunity to be standing on this stage. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures.
Aww. These two. No, these two. Interesting dynamic they have.
Ho-ho! That has a really nice ring to it.
Then in that case, let's please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo.
Sorry, Farina, you're getting on the stage anyway.
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
Director Farina, I believe you are the most deserving person to raise this trophy.
She's like, no, please.
Huh? No. There's no need. It's so embarrassing.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
I can't think of anyone better for the honor.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this.
That's a good one.
Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!
Ah, look at them! Oh! Oh! What a cute picture! Yoimiya, Ayaka being prim and proper as always. Ayato being the gentleman figure. Xavier being bashful. Paimon being super cute. Farina being like, please get me out of here. Oh, wait, that's a... Is that... Okay. I thought it was like the Focalor Archon statue, and I was like, oh, that would have sucked. But no, it looks like Farina. It looks like that's her hand, and then that's her arm out. Okay. A little bit better that. Got Shifrus and Shiori. And she's kind of smiling. Aww. Oh. Now it looks like... Oh! I got the photo? Wait. No! I got the photo! Is it a furniture piece? Is it? Would it be at the bottom? Oh, yes! Oh, I'm gonna have to put this up. I'm so happy! Oh, I'm so happy! And we have... Oh, there's a few photos I gotta put up. Ooh. This one still is very fond for me. Nice. Okay, so it looks like there's still a few characters we can chat with. It is called the Farina Award. I know, but some people may not know the difference between Focalor and Farina, even though they're basically the same, but they were separate. Anyway, you two.
Miss Yoimiya, we haven't had the chance to talk, but please accept my thanks for everything you've done over the past few days.
Honestly, they finally interacted. These are the two that actually would work together meta-wise.
Oh, but I feel like I didn't do anything out of the ordinary.
I'm very grateful for your assistance during that special performance in the warehouse. It was always going to be somewhat risky, to engage and draw away Morris all on your own. You're only a civilian and have never been trained to act in such a dangerous situation.
Well, she is an expert at playing dumb when she needs to.
Don't say it like that. As the director's assistant, it was my duty to help out the crew however I could. It was an honor to help you solve the case.
Yeah, about that. Yoimiya kinda was, did a lot of fraud in Inazuma, technically. And helped the rebellion, so she could do it.
I have to admit, though, my heart was thumping super hard the entire time I was laying on the ground. I was scared that everyone would notice.
You did great.
Oh, and before I forget, if you ever visit Inazuma, please come and pay a visit to Naganohara Fireworks. I'll make some fireworks for you. I even know what shape we'd make.
I'm guessing a musket.
Telling you now would ruin the surprise. If you really want to see it, just come and visit me.
Aww.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Okay, there's Farina. Oh, is she getting her picture taken again?
Lady Farina, please allow me to take just one more photo of you. I would also love to get your autograph, just as a memento of our time together on the crew.
Hey, I've had enough of the camera flashes from when we were all up on stage.
But, Lady Farina, you are the best director I've ever met! The most photogenic maiden in all of Fontaine! This kind of lively and celebratory setting is exactly where you shine. I believe all photographers would agree. Come, the brightest star of our land! Show us your light! The camera is waiting to sing praises of your beauty!
Wonder how she'll react.
Well, I'm flattered, but... All right. I'll humor you and try a few more different poses. But I don't have to hold the trophy, right?
Of course. You may pose however you like. Thank you so much.
Aw,
Thank you
make it
so
Finster.
much. By the heavens, my luck has been beyond belief. I'm having a hard time coming to terms with it now.
I love seeing, people just absolutely loving Farina after everything. Because I remember in the Archon quest, she was kind of like worried about, not Archon quest, sorry, in her story quest, she was worried about it. And I'm like, no, you don't have to be. People love you still. And seeing it actually happen is just heartwarming. Okay, there's still probably a few other people we gotta meet.
Yes, it looks like we have to go to the cafe. It looks like.
Because there's a certain someone there that I want to know if they're actually gonna talk about what they did. It is very cute. Farina deserves all the hugs, and it seems like she's doing better, and we take that. She deserves to be happy after everything, and deserves to just let loose and do whatever she wants. Ayato, however we say it. What do you got for me?
Oh, I didn't expect to meet you here.
Tell me everything about your drink.
I've been told that this is a beverage called Fanta. I quite like its unique taste.
Will it replace boba for you, Hayato?
The slogan, a font of refreshment, is rather catchy as well. I'm starting to wonder if I could incorporate it into our cultural exchange initiative. What would happen if we were to add some sprigs of mint into Fanta? I believe this is an idea worth testing. Or perhaps we could even take it one step further and mix in an equal amount of milk tea medley. But for some reason, I suspect that experiment wouldn't turn out well.
You could try. I love Chevrolet salted snacks. I know that idol animation is so cute. Ayato, Ayaka. Yeah, but if we're talking like actual Japanese pronunciation, Ayato, Ayaka, something like that. I don't know. I have a bit of a Western flair. Boba tea with soda. Aw. All right, tell me about the film. What did you...
Thanks to you, the film was successfully completed and the Yashiro Commission secured a collaboration project with the Palais Mermonia. If another opportunity was to arise in the future, perhaps I should take on the chance to act as the protagonist. Or perhaps you think the role of villain would fit me better.
Well, I will say, your voice actor in, I think is it Chinese or Japanese or both? In Honkai Impact, they voice a villain. Oh, I don't know, maybe you could. Maybe you're secretly Otto. And we should be all wary of you this whole time. Have a safe trip home.
Thank you for the well wishes. I will take good care of Ayaka and Yoimiya. I would like to wish you safe travels on your next journey as well.
Ayato as a villain would be a great villain. I agree. Listen, I love Ayato, but thinking about him in a villain role is amazing too. I like him as you know, what he does now, but a villain role. Ooh, that'd be fun. Okay, is there anyone else? Oh, that's an interesting position for someone. Reminds me of No Face Ayato. Yeah, that was a wild glitch. Isn't it fun? I love when like glitches like that, or like creepypasta stuff become kind of like unspoken lore in like a fandom. Have you seen the meme? Depends. I know of No Face Ayato. And I've seen a lot of memes regarding him. But it kind of reminds me of like the whole Ben Drowned stuff with like Majora's Mask. That was fun too. I didn't follow it super well, but I did have like a friend or two that was like really invested in like the whole Ben Drowned lore stuff. Like, yeah, I know about No Face Ayato. I just don't know if there's been any recent memes about him. Okay, so there she is. Ayaka is watching the dance.
I'm so glad we were able to complete the film. Thanks for taking care of me while I was here.
Your acting was brilliant.
Really? Thank you.
You did a great job, Ayaka.
At first, I simply tried to work hard out of a desire to not become a burden to the crew. It would have been so embarrassing if the filming had to stop to accommodate my lack of skills.
No, you did good.
But Director Farina was both patient and knowledgeable. And Shavras and Elaine taught me a lot about the scenes and details. It was all thanks to their help that I was able to grow comfortable with the role. And even with all of that said, I still got a little flustered with praise. Especially since everyone, including you, were complimenting me at the end.
Ayaka, you're not hiding your crush very well. I'm not familiar with Ben Drowned. Oh, so it was specifically something for Majora's Mask, where you know, like those weird a long time ago people would have like those like horror stories of like, I got this cartridge of a game and it was a little different than what they expected. It's like that. Someone had a copy, got a copy of Majora's Mask, but it was really weird, and it had like a file called Ben, and in Majora's Mask you can get a statue of yourself, and it looks of like Link, and it looks really creepy, and it would just be like following you, and it would just be in random spots. Like you would like leave or like go to the next area and the camera would adjust and it was just there, like you didn't see it. Yeah, creepypasta stuff. That's what Ben Drowned is. And it was so, it's like I imagine now if you go back and watch it, you're like, this is silly. But back then it was so creepy. And obviously it was fake, but like the idea of it being real, it's creepy. And that the particular thing of Ben Drowned got associated with that statue, that anytime anyone saw that statue, they would think of that creepypasta. And it even was to the point where like people like can't look at that statue anymore without thinking about that creepypasta. And that creepypasta would say things like "don't drown" or like "Ben drowned" and all la 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 la. I recommend it. It is a time capsule. It is a time capsule. Look it up. See if you can find it. But the Ayato no face meme reminds me of that, where it's something that happened and just got spread around the internet to a point where it's kind of become like this lore that that online fans know about. And I like it. It's fun. Anyway, did you have a good time, Ayaka? Look it up. Yeah, check it out. It's probably super duper old, but check it out.
Yes. I visited many places with Yoimiya in between the filming sessions. The elegant streets, the beautiful flowers and greenery, and the dreamlike underwater world. Everything I saw will shine like stars in my memories. It also brings me joy to think that perhaps you've marveled at those exact wonders as well.
I took too long to talk. Ayaka's now just staring off into the distance. Make food noise! Good luck with food. Thank you for your hard work.
It's nothing at all. I don't often have the opportunity to wander out into the world like this.
I talked too long. Ayaka's just now staring ahead.
Not only did I make many new friends during this trip, I also picked up many new skills from everyone around me.
Unless she's talking about me
I will
directly.
cherish this experience greatly. Oh, and I'm also going to bring some Conch Madeleines back to the Yashiro Commission as a gift.
Okay.
If we could enjoy them with some coffee, perhaps it'll feel as if I'd never left Fontaine at all.
Have a safe and relaxing trip home.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for looking out for me. Please do take care of yourself during your adventures as well. If the stars align, we'll see each other in Inazuma again.
I hope so. She definitely has a crush on Traveler no matter what the gender. Oh, for sure. I feel like, I was talking about this with my friend, I think no matter what gender you are, there's a few characters that will have, that are implied to have a crush on you. I think it's Noelle, Ayaka, Linny, and in a way, Xiao. It's very clear that Xiao cares about the Traveler a lot. He may never have like those like crushy things of like, but it definitely really likes the Traveler. Okay, next person, if there is one. Oh, actually, it looks like that's it. Navia, I would say too. Oh, is it because of that one line? Hold on. It's in voiceover, isn't it? Partners?
Some people call me boss, others demoiselle, but none of that does anything for me. My favorite thing to be called is partner, but only by you, of course. So just know that my vainer side would be over the moon if you could indulge me a little more often.
I mean.
Lost for words there, madam. You are...
Ah!
Why is she so pretty? Why is she so gorgeous?
I can't take it.
Anyway. Tell me I'm wrong. I think there can be implications, yes. Oh, right. Let me look at the event real quick. Film. We got all the rewards for it. Now, I will have to probably do the rest of the event off camera, off stream, but I love this art style so much, dude. It's so fun. The thick outlines, dynamic pose, and in this menu they mute, like, not mute, but like muffle. They muffle the audio. I love it. Oh. Sure, I'll take that. So yeah, but for now, we have extra time. I might switch over to Star Rail and we might do some warps. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about the time where she wanted a story quest where she wanted to make sure we really felt like her partner. That's true. It definitely there. I don't know. I personally didn't interpret it as like a romantic intention, but maybe I have to look back, like review that, not review, but like go back and watch that again with that mindset and see. Because she might be more subtle about it than like all the others. Like Ayaka. Ayaka's not subtle, but she might be more subtle. Honestly, I could see it with how much Navia relied on us. Not only in the Archon quest, but in the character story quest. It did really feel like she values us a lot.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Exactly, Navia. Just because I'm so used to being partner, being significant other, for sure. I think for me, it's partially because anytime I hear partner, I think of cowboys. Like, come on, partner. But it does mean significant other, right? Like, oh, me and my partner, we went and saw a movie together for our date night. Definitely a thing. All right. Yeah. If you guys don't mind, I want to switch over to Star Rail so that we can do some warps, okay? I'm gonna have to probably do some finagling really quick. But we're gonna go do some warps. If you don't care for Star Rail, I hope to see you later. After we do some warps, we might just call it the stream, so feel free to stick around. But for now, I need to get that set up.